What is going on, chat man? Today we are back, and today we are reacting to LeBron blames role players for playoff losses on Mind the Game. This is highly anticipated and highly recommended. As you guys know, I'm the biggest LeBron James fan of all time. But it kind of gets to a point, you guys been recommending me amazing videos to react to, and like I've seen a different side of LeBron I've never seen before. It's genuinely crazy. Like I've seen a LeBron flop montage. I've seen LeBron quit on his teammates, and I don't think he quits on his teammates still. It still feels crazy as a LeBron fan. And, today we are reacting to LeBron blames his teammates. I don't know. Hey, let's just get straight into the video. If you guys like my channel and you guys like old NBA content, man, hit the subscribe button, man. Join the crew. But with that being said, let's go. Yes, sir.
Kind of a larger margin is assists. Assists go down. Assists go down. I mean, we could talk a little bit about that, but it's essentially what happens is these are intense scouts.
Yeah.
You are taking people out of what they want to do.
There you go. You said it right there. Assists go down because ultimately a role player can win or lose you a game.
Yo. Okay, wait a minute. I'm a big LeBron fan, but I feel like that was too harsh. I don't like. Do people really say that about their teammates? Like a role player can lose you the game? I understand it, but like at the same time, I can't. Let me know what you guys think.
Lord Jesus.
I wouldn't do that just yet. Cause your ass is mine.
What?
Fanboys, your king is on his last leg, man. He is down to...
Why are you laughing right now? Why are you making fun of LeBron James, man? I know, like, it's been hard to defend LeBron lately, man.
resorting to blaming the role players for losing playoff games. Just in case you've been hiding under a rock or you at work, LeBron James Mind the Game episode 4 came out today, and there was a segment in this episode where they were talking about the playoffs. They were talking about how the stats come down in the playoffs. And I agree, the stats definitely come down in the playoffs.
That's 100% true. Like, the stats do go down in the playoffs. Come on, yeah.
But they were at one moment talking about why assists come down in the playoffs. And LeBron James got up here and said, the role players can lose you the game.
Sometimes I do question when LeBron says stuff. Like, I know sometimes he says kind of like stuff that are controversial in the NBA or NBA history, but that was a horrible take. I feel like that was uncalled for, though,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. LeBron need to take a speech class bad,
What?
man. Bad. He can't even formulate sentences and formulate his own words into a coherent sentence in a way that we can understand. It is very clear that LeBron James got an 8th grade education level, and it shows.
Keep it on basketball. Why are you making fun of reading? I feel like that's a little bit too far, the GOAT debate or whatever, you want to call it. I feel like you should just strictly keep it on basketball, not off basketball, because that doesn't make sense.
In these interviews. That's why he needs somebody smarter than him on the podcast to help lead him through his questions and answers. But let's take a look at the clip on what he said about the role players winning and losing you games.
These are intense scouts.
Yeah.
You are taking people out of what they want to do.
There you go. You said it right there. Assists go down because ultimately a role player can win or lose you a game.
What?
And when it comes to coaching and you get from one round to the first round, second round, conference finals, there's certain guys that can win you a game. And when it comes to coaching, they're going to say, Steve is going to do what Steve does. Luka's going to do what Luka does. LeBron going to do what LeBron does. Kevin Durant's going to do what Kevin Durant does. But it's that guy or that guy. In their wins, he averages this.
Right.
In their losses, he averages this.
Right.
Okay, I kind of get that. A role player can maybe not like show up sometimes, and you know they can ruin the opportunity and your chance of winning, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I don't. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are.
Right.
That's the assist, because myself, you, Luka, guys that we know we need our teammates. We know in order for us to really reach our pinnacle, we have to make sure that these guys are super engaged on the offensive end as well, because they're going to defend the hell out of the ball. They're going to be scrappy. They're going to run through a wall for us. But we need them to make those timely shots, and that's where the chess game comes in.
Right.
You know, and I think that's what you're saying. You know, the assists going down because now coaches are saying, okay, that guy in wins and that guy in losses,
Right.
we got to be able to try to take him out.
That's right.
Steve Nash is on a kissing ass tour right now. Steve Nash is on tour, man. He's got to go from different sections
Why is Steve Nash catching a stray? Oh my gosh.
of his house kissing LeBron's ass. He just sitting up there nodding his head. Yup. Yeah, you're completely right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly, LeBron. Yes. Like a school teacher or something, man. Now LeBron wants to take the pressure off of the superstar. You got to understand that we're not finna blame the role players for the loss. That's well below his pay grade. The janitor can't.
That is facts. That is facts. He's kind of spitting facts right now, chat. I'll be completely honest. He's kind of spitting facts. As a LeBron fan,
Be responsible for the CEO. Imagine you are invested in a company and this company promises, hey, we're going to hit record numbers in our financial report. And when that financial report comes out, they under-deliver on those numbers. And then the CEO gets on a press conference and say, hey, man, this is the janitor's fault. I know I told you not one, not two, not three, not...
but like I'll give you guys an example when it was a role player's fault, right? You go to game 1 of the NBA Finals in 2018, Warriors against the Cavs. They weren't about to go to overtime, right? But Cavs had all the momentum. They had the ball back and everything. J.R. Smith ran the clock, and he ruined their opportunity to win the game, actually. Which I blame that on role players. It was a strict role player problem. That was probably one of the craziest things ever, also in NBA history, maybe. So I get it, but at the same time, he has his points where he's saying, okay, it might you don't get paid enough for that much. You get paid so much to close games, that. But sometimes a role player could be messing up late game. That's just what happens. It happens a lot. Sometimes it's not even the superstar's fault. I get it though.
But hey, the janitor is the reason why we under-deliver. If we being real, you gonna be looking at that CEO like,
Bullshit.
LaForty, you got some nerve, man. I don't want to hear about role players when you have 2 other all-NBA players on your team. There is not one finals that you have been to or one series in the playoffs that we can pinpoint and say, hey, the role players cost LaForty James a championship.
When LeBron was on his early Cleveland days, though, he was carrying straight role players. Like, he had no other option. That's the crazy part, chat.
If Greg Popovich said in 2007, hey, LeBron is going to be LeBron, let's not even worry about LeBron, let's focus on the role players. Why did you go from 27 points a game to 22 points a game? Your assist and rebounding went up. But what happened to your shooting percentage? Your field goal percentage went from almost 48% and 31%.
Has he got me, chat? Like, has he cooked me? I feel like he just cooked me with this. I feel like this was the last. This was the fatality.
From 3 all the way down to 35% and 20% from 3. I don't think you could blame the role players for that, man. I think they shut you down. I think the lights got too big for you. Stop making excuses. You average 6 turnovers.
Okay, we get it. This guy is actually hating right now. Gosh.
A game in the NBA Finals. That ain't got nothing to do with the role players, man. What about 2011? In your first season with the Heat, you averaged 26.7, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. But when you got down to the finals, you averaged 17.8 points a game, LaFody. You
Bro.
lost nearly 10 points in production. You didn't.
Okay. I think I lost the argument. I genuinely think that I lost the argument, chat. Oh my gosh. I really did try to help LeBron right here. I really tried.
Scored 25 points in any of those finals games. In game 4, you notoriously had 8 points in that game. LaFody, you can't blame the role players for that. In games 2 through 5, you scored 6 points combined in those fourth quarters.
Bruh.
You were a minus 36 in that finals. I don't want to hear about role players can win you or lose you the game. I know it's going to be a fanboy in the comment section like, hey, Zay, that's old, man. You steady bringing up old stuff.
That's
okay,
old.
Let's go back to last year. You couldn't do a damn thing with Jamal Murray coming off a calf strain. You got dunked on by Jamal Murray. You got dunked on by Jokic.
How do you just remember that? I have a feeling this guy's a hater. I don't know.
You not getting back on defense. You turning the ball over, averaging 4 turnovers a game. The infamous 6 turnovers in game 2 and 7 turnovers in game 5. You should be ashamed of yourself. I wonder, will there ever be a time where he takes accountability as a man, like a man, and say, hey man, I didn't get the job done. This one's on me. And this is just one of the many.
I feel like he has done that before, right, chat? Let me know down below. I feel like he did that though.
Reasons why LaFody James can never be a GOAT. He can never be in the GOAT conversation. And this the
Are you sure about that? He can't, like, he is the GOAT of Gen Z generation though, right?
part of the video where I need y'all to beat the comment section up. Is Steve Nash in the Hall of Fame of kissing ass? Do you blame LeBron James or do you blame his role players for his failures in the finals and the playoffs? Let me know down in the comment section, who do you think he will blame, or what will he blame for losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round? Let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit me with the HBO special. Help our brother out with some likes, comment, and subscribe. It's 93 Zay.
Chat, we gotta talk about this, like, genuinely. This guy he wasn't fully hating, but he was halfway hating. I'll be completely honest. Like, genuinely. He was halfway hating. I don't have nothing to say to this. I don't even know what to say to this. I feel like I just lost the argument, chat. But, you know, this is the end of the video, and at least you guys know that I'm down to react to anything. But, you know, unfortunately, this is the end of the video, chat. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. And I'll catch y'all next time. Yes, sir.